been strong for both sides. And now Armeo gonna make another pass.
Wait, Tactical is on the top side of the map, answering back with Castle. The play made by the top laner sets up Tactical for success and its first blood over to Immortals.
Another one to make Fake God feel even more pain.
And he used Equalizer in the prior fight, so he's not gonna have it to defend himself under the tower. Castle leads the dive first, tries to flash away, but Ole is there to intercept him with another CC.
Early game macro moves, but you know, these aren't.
They're doing it again, Kobe! Just leave Fake God alone, but this time Zeyzal is there to defend his top laner from getting bullied, and it's a kill back over to Shopify.
All right, Skarner goes splat this time around because they've got Zeyzal there, they've got the cover for Fake God, and they get the dragon. So that kind of cascade of gold in top lane. Now Immortals, though, want to trap.
Yeah, they're giving a priority to go for the second dragon and just looking for Tomio as the Dredgeline hits him as he comes out of the jungle with the Arctic Assault. But Zeyzal holds the line. As now Armeo tries to go for the charge. The counter engage from Zeyzal's Insanity is his first. The rest of Shopify, can they get the damage down? They find Mask before he's able to pop anymore, but the Spiraling Despair was thrown out. Trades it out for Insanity. Armeo trying to take out Tomio, but it's Tactical that saves the fight as he now is just gunning them down, and the rest of Shopify. They should have enough firepower to be able to take this turret down. Castle is the only one defending the tier 1, but the rest of Immortals, 4 men onto Insanity. They know that he doesn't have flash from the prior fight. It's just easy setup to give another kill over to Mask, but they get another charge in the mid lane on the side of Shopify. Castle, can he stop a further onslaught? He's forced to flash away, but he gets the Impale, dragging Zeyzal back with him, no flash, and he gets the E to pull him right back in. The Rock hits him in the back, but it gets traded by Shopify.
Oh man, Castle's able to pull it off. Nice little Skarner mechanics there. It's pretty funny, the hitbox on the E and charging people backwards. You know,
this game has really been around the bot lanes. We already touched on it earlier in the game before, but B-Boy 3-0-1 on the Varus, Tactical 3-0-2 on the Zeri. As the engage from Shopify finds Zeyzal or Hole, and B-Boy will find the arrow to kill him back. Zeyzal still tanky enough to be able to walk away.
Nautilus, these health stacking champs when you are in these, well, Sanity now under attack again.
Still no flash. The Impale locks him up, and Tactical is just gonna get spoon-fed another kill. His 4th one in the game.
hit a Q challenge. Supports, especially Nautiluses and Rels, are going to be some of the more frequently caught out.
Nice sidestep from Mask, and the terrifying Visage onto Tomio fears him in place. But the Equalizers, Fake God teleported onto the top side. They cut off Mask from any support. Armeo's gonna see if he can get a redemption kill back as he finds Fake God and stabs him with the spear. Ole is caught off from the rest of the team, but Tactical's not even there at the fight yet. He's making his way over, but Armeo still gets a kill on Tomio, and Warriors are doing just fine without Tactical in this fight. And Shopify on the run. Tactical gonna get the soul and the laser, forcing B-Boy to flash, but the depth charge was already channeled. He's keeping his distance. The rest of Immortals not gonna find anything more. The Chain of Corruption's great punish by B-Boy.
Again, closely fought here. The turnaround.
Eyes on B-Boy. Still no flash from the prior couple fights ago. Shopify would have to buy some time as the dredge line from Ole doesn't land. The Glacial Prison is the first thing. Massive Magnet Storm from Zeyzal locks them all up. Insanity's able to kite this one out though. B-Boy untouched. Insanity forced to flash. Immortals just are packing
around. Teleport flank. They want a pincer movement. Castle's coming in behind him. Skarner can just go straight through the wall.
Dredge line right onto Fake God. The blast cone sends Fake God right into the arms of Armeo and Tactical. Castle's into the back line. The Impale will spear them all in front of Immortals' waiting arms. Immortals with the near full ace will take this Baron.
Nicely done from Immortals. They've got pressure on the Baron, they have pressure on the lower right, and the teleport from now they're going to teleport for even more kills.
But it's a teleport back from Shopify. Mask immediately forced to flash, which just sets an easy Glacial Prison from Tomio to lock him down. He's surviving just enough to throw up the Spiraling Despair. Maybe it trades back onto Zeyzal, but Tactical is here for the cleanup crew. He's got his broom, and is sweeping them all under the floor.
Yep, looks like this one's going straight into the base. Let's see, how deep can they get? Triple for Tactical, Immortals here with the Baron buff. They lost Mask, but it's fine because they got 3 kills. And they might even be able to go pretty deep. Let's see how deep. Inhibitor for sure. Can they end? Insanity and B-Boy waiting 10 seconds on Zeyzal. Probably can't end. Zeyzal will be back up. Tomio will...
Seemingly built for the team fight, but as you mentioned, while both B-Boy and Tactical were on par in terms of overall strength, the big problem is...
Down, more payment to Immortals. They got the 4-1 split push going. Castle taking care of them, and they use those options to push Shopify so far away from Baron that it's not going to be a turn off Baron. It's just going to burn it down. And damage Wade. So honestly, Shopify, there's not an angle, but gotta go.
There's a death charge, the counter engage from Zeyzal, locks up a couple members. Ole's the first one to fall on Immortal's side, but Tactical still is free firing into the backlines. Armeo leading the charge. They dodge the impale, but you have to dodge Tactical Zeri, who is just going to clean up every last member of Shopify. And he's just styling on them, going looking for the 360 no-scope like it's caught out here, and Shopify Rebellion. They tried. It was an honest attempt in the first 15 minutes of the game, but once Tactical got rolling, there was no way they could stop him. Immortals will take game 1 of this series.
Tactical was having a hard time hitting his cues when he was attempting to aim them. Actually just passes through. Castle doing a little cruising here, yeah, and they're gonna start the grubs up themselves.
Tomio face checks into the impale, gets pulled right back by the dredge line, punished by Immortals.
Castle Skarner cruised right through the back wall of grubs, and they have deleted the Shopify smite.
Oh, but a flash from Zeyzal. They want to punish Ole, and not a chance for him to flash away. Shopify get one back.
So too goes the prio for them, and Tomio will get right back on track. Pick up Dragon number 1 here for Shopify. Kind of defensive play there from Immortals to hover around Mask or Ole, keeping the vision. This is the all-in.
And Mask might be in trouble here. Fake God cuts him off from Ole. And nice pickup here for Shopify Rebellion.
Yeah, that was definitely a good mid lane play there. Some critical summoner spells. Seems like it's still going to be off of bottom lane push a pretty in their dragons. They're happy to just collect those and keep playing towards their dragon at soul win at con here.
Sandy will clean out this tier 1 on the bottom side of the map. Looks like Mask was able to take the tier 1 on the top side. And now Shopify, I want to see what happens now that get into these fights. Once his summoner spells are both up and ready, then he can unleash some major damage. There's no dragon up for the next 3 minutes.
I would say even in spring, it was a kind of big issue for some of the teams. And trying to retake these quadrants of the jungle.
To get the blue buff. It looks like it was stolen away by Immortals. The flash from Ole is a respect flash out of Fake God. And Castle might get jumped on here. B-Boy, Tomio, locking the down, but impale from Castle by some time. So that Mask comes in and maybe becomes a hero. Armeo will commit the Void Rush to clean out B-Boy from this fight. But the rest of Shopify now have to be on the run because Tactical is looming in the shadows and looking for the arrows to snipe them down. Zeyzal dodges out on one. The Crushing Maw doesn't do a damn thing to stop him, but Tactical will find the headshot that he needs to, and it's a trade of support.
That skill shot still gets the kill, still get the dragon, still avoid the danger of the dragon stacking here. So Immortals, Skarner even fit inside the Rift Herald. Skarner is literally as big as the Rift Herald. That Skarner should not be allowed to drive Rift Herald.
You know what? Might not be the best rivers there. Now, Shopify Rebellion gonna try to retake vision control in this river. Spiraling Despair right on top of Tomio's head. Will he go down to the Severing Bolt? It's the Void Rush for Armeo that executes Tomio in the back half. Thank God, the next one to fall. And Impale from Castle once again. He's just been too damn clean with the ultimates today.
It's been such a calm series from Immortals. I like this look for them. They are not panicking on stage at all. And it really does seem. And you always start eyeballing some of these gold bounties on people's heads. It's going to be difficult to cleanse Splash.
Immortals' first look back in the summer split with the Narrow at the helm. Shopify, maybe one last Hail Mary. The Magna Storm into the Equalizer does decent damage, but they don't take out Tactical, who is now in safe range to fire these arrows from the backline. Zeyzal will be the first one to fall from the crushing maw. Ole tries to get in range, but the dredge line hit a minion, unfortunately for him. Armeo also here for the charge, and Shopify limp away from the fight.
Yeah. It's so difficult for them to actually carve a way out. Continue on right into the Shopify base. Nobody going to stop here. Immortals will be able to get the inhibitor on top of it.
Another 25-minute push where Immortals are 8,000 gold ahead. Now 9,000 thanks to the local gold picked up from the falling of these structures here. The Shopify, knowing that they could not defend, they can find and impale engage on any members of Shopify that step too close. Q from Zeyzal into the engage. Gets a decent chunk on the castle, but Zeyzal falls before the rest of Shopify can do anything. Fake God is next. Tactical looking for the snipe. Just takes him out with a blight of arrows, and Insanity will fall next. B-Boy having to cleanse from Castle CC. But the impale is still available. Tomio found a snipe.
Was there a trap burning him and the red spider?
I have no idea.
He died all the way over there. It must have been a Nidalee trap on him or something. As Tactical goes down, but it doesn't matter. Immortal.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to matter. Tomio found one last play. The castle is going to flash and get the 180 spin. The impale will take Tomio and B-Boy down. Immortals with a clean 2-0 series win over Shopify Rebellion in the first week of the summer split.
IMT with